So Surbhi, let's talk about OCD, obsessive compulsive disorders. Now this disorder has become so common now, especially in the pandemic. For the last 8 or 9 or 10 months, we have been dealing with obsessive compulsive disorders. When does it become a compulsive disorder? Is what we need to throw some light for the audience, for them to understand when is it is normal and when the behavior is not normal. So today we are going to talk about a behavior which is not normal. So it is like a mental illness. OCD is a mental, like it is a mental illness. Repeated unwanted thoughts or unwanted feelings that I want to do certain things over and over again, and I'm not in control of myself. So that is what OCD, the prime symptoms of OCD are not being able to control your thoughts, and you go on having those thoughts again and again and again. So let's talk about what is it that the symptoms that we can say causes or are in an OCD person. An OCD person will talk about or think about the same issues or the same symptoms for more than an hour. The whole day he's talking about, and it is interfering in his life, in his or her life. They're not able to live a normal life. And like I said before, it is beyond their control. They're not able to control it, and it is not enjoyable at all. They know that they should break that habit, but they're not able to do so. And that is what OCD is all about. It interferes in their work. It interferes in their social life. It interferes in all the aspects of their life. Now here I would like to give an example of a person, of a patient who came to me and was talking to me over the phone in these last few days, and he has become such an obsessive compulsive disorder patient, because he says whatever, we all know, whatever packets come from outside, we should be washing them. But what he tells his parents, is a grown-up man, he's about 20 to 25 years of age, He's doing his engineering, and he says that all the packets should be put up in the sun for at least 2 to 3 days before we bring them on. Not only this, even the car in which his parents have traveled to get the stuff, that also should be washed with water and soap. And as soon as they enter home, they should wash themselves, they should wash their clothes, they should wash their hands, and whatever they've been carrying, they should wash. Now this has become an OCD, this has become an obsessive compulsive disorder. To something which has gone beyond your limits is something that we are talking about today, not something which we can do, which we are doing in this pandemic.
So like you said, pehle to it was just you have to do it because pandemic mein, of course there is a problem of you might catch the virus.
Right.
But abhi kya ho gaya, people are very obsessed with always washing their hands, washing their clothes. So the limit has been crossed, like you said.
Yes.
So just like you were talking about OCD. So OCD actually comes in 4 types of forms. Like, there are many forms, but जो हम major categories की जब बात करते हैं, तो we talk about the 4 forms that OCD is in.
Yes.
So the first is basically contamination. The person is constantly worried about contamination.
Like this person that I was talking about.
Yeah, right. So this person, like he has, the fear, actually, I would say that is a fear of contamination. So the constant worry is that I'll get contaminated of germs, bacteria, viruses, and not what, everything. So first form is contamination. Second type of OCD is checking. So even if you have locked the door yourself, so you'll not just believe it. So you'll go 10, 20, 15 times. Even if you have not come the halfway, you'll go again and you check your locks, your alarms, and the lights, the fans, or the electricity,
the gas stove.
So people are, they are constantly obsessed with checking. So they have to check it at least. So for example, अगर मुझे आदत है कि मैं दिन में 30 बार I check my lock, so I will do it 30 times. अगर मैंने उसको 29 times भी किया होगा, so I'll not be satisfied. I'll go the 30th time, check it, and then only I'll be, कि चलो ठीक है, I have done it.
Right.
So this is another type. Then the third type is symmetry and lining. So जिन लोगों को ये issues होते हैं, so basically what they are doing, they are always keeping their things in line. So they need to maintain a symmetry. When they are in the kitchen also, they place everything in a symmetry. So like छोटे-छोटे balls एक side, plates in one. So and they like things to be in order all the time,
Mhm.
even if it's not very convenient to do it.
Right.
But they will somehow they'll manage it.
Right.
And they'll keep their everything in order.
और जैसे आपने कहा कि अगर वो ऐसा नहीं करते हैं, so then they have a major depression. They go to
So
major
they have
anxiety.
panic
depression
attack. So
attack.
they'll be worried about it, and that thought of not doing that thing will be crossing their mind like 100 times in a day.
Right.
So they have to fulfill their habits, I would say, just to calm their thoughts down.
Right.
So this is a vicious cycle. अगर आप नहीं कर रहे हो तो you are having constant thoughts. तो आपको करना भी पड़ेगा. So and the fourth thing that is, like I talked about symmetry, the fourth thing could be very dangerous also. So they have intrusive and ruminatory thoughts. So ruminations होते हैं mind में. So
Would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
say ruminations, yeah.
So those are basically the thoughts that are not very helpful. So they can be dangerous also.
Right.
So dangerous as if it could be harming someone or maybe harming themselves.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So at times those kind of thoughts, they cross the mind like 50 times in a day.
Right.
So it can be very, very distressing for a person because वो कुछ कर ही नहीं पा रहा है उन thoughts के बारे में.
Right. Right.
So they are basically trapped in their own mind.
Yes, it's like a bird in a cage. Is that
Right,
right?
right.
कि वो निकल रहा है,
Absolutely.
फड़फड़ा रहा है बाहर निकलने के लिए, लेकिन वो निकल नहीं पा रहा.
लेकिन वो निकल नहीं पा रहा.
Right. Right. Right.
So maybe you can give some what obsessive thoughts have or what are the compulsive habits. Maybe you can elaborate something on that.
You have said a lot on this, but like you said that specific order है. जैसे आपने बात करी. Now मुझे I have a client who comes in, now her husband says कि अगर मैं खाना खा रहा हूँ और अगर मैंने खाना खत्म भी नहीं किया है, she will pick up the plate and take it away. So there's so much of cleanliness. The feeling of cleanliness is so much there. कि अच्छा अब हो गया ना, let me just take away plate now. Let me go and wash it now. So it is a repetitive behavior which is done again and again, and you know that what you're doing is not right, and the family is suffering from it. The family is not liking it, But वो ये नहीं समझ पा रहे कि जो person है who has this OCD problem, who is not able to help themselves, is not able to come out of it, then needs to count things. Like I said, count your steps. अभी हम 4 steps ऊपर चढ़ गए, 4 steps मुझे नीचे आना है, फिर मैं another 4 steps चढ़ूंगी, फिर मैं 4 steps नीचे आऊंगी. So I've seen people do that, There's like counting bottles also, कि भाई मैंने अगर आज 6 bottles खरीदी हैं, तो मैंने 6 जो पहले खरीदी थी वो मुझे 12 हो गई, 12 से मेरी 24 हो गई, 24 से. So these are the amount of bottles that I have. So it is just a compulsive thought of counting things. It could be steps, it could be bottles, it could be anything. Then touching doorknobs. ये बहुत ही common OCD problem है कि किसी ने अगर आजकल तो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया है कि अगर डोरनॉब अगर आपने दरवाज़ा खोला है तो people will come with a sanitizer, उसको बार उसको साफ करेंगे कि पता नहीं कितने लोगों ने उसको डोरनॉब को छुआ है. But ये तो आज की बात है. Somebody who's having this even before the pandemic, much before this, has got aggravated into the pandemic.
Right.
क्योंकि यहाँ तो इतना advertisement हो रहा है बार, clean the surface that you're sitting on, clean the chair that you're sitting on, clean the doorknobs.
Wash your hands.
Absolutely, wash your hands and not to use public toilets, That is happening, and then shaking hands. अब हमने कहा है कि भाई हाथ मत मिलाइए आप किसी से, लेकिन वो व्यक्ति जिसको OCD था वो पहले भी किसी से हाथ नहीं मिलाता, क्योंकि उसको ये लगता था कि मैंने हाथ मिलाया तो डर्ट जो है उससे मेरे में आएगी और मेरे से I will fall ill, Like I talked about this person, he says कि आप सोचती हैं कि मैं मजाक कर रहा हूँ जब गाड़ी धोने की बात करता हूँ मैं. आप सोचिए अगर वो मेरे पेरेंट्स बीमार हो गए तो क्या होगा, अगर मैं मर गया तो मुझे क्या होगा. So it becomes so severe, the thought that one is not able to deal with it anymore. So now let's talk about the risk factors. We've spoken about the symptoms. What are the risk factors for somebody who is going through obsessive compulsive disorder?
So risk factors actually include lot of things. So जब हम risk factors की हम बात करते हैं तो basically क्या होता है मैम कि जो women होती हैं, तो women are more, they are more at risk.
Why?
Of having this OCD.
So when you say this, could you just explain it?
Yeah. So women के साथ में generally भी क्या होता है, if you see women's life, so they are into cleaning and they have keeping everything in order and always maintaining everything. और women के साथ ज़्यादा इसलिए भी हो जाता है because they are already doing those things. और when there is some kind of unhealthy behavior or unhealthy event that has happened to a woman, it could be domestic violence, abuse, any kind of physical abuse, sexual abuse. So they become very obsessive about their thoughts. क्योंकि वो बार बार अपने उस that abuse के बारे में they're thinking about it.
Right.
For example, if a woman has undergone a sexual abuse,
Right.
so they'll always think that okay, so now I'm contaminated, but I have the dirt on me. So you know, वो दिन में 50 बार they'll go,
Right.
you know, bathing.
Right. This is a very good example that you
Yeah.
gave, Surbhi. I had another person who came to me
Right.
and she said that कि कोई भी अगर उनके अलमारी जिसमें कपड़े रखे हैं अगर वो टच कर लेती है तो she brings out all the clothes and she washes them. And there was a history of a sexual abuse, you know.
Yeah.
And that is why she was cleaning herself again and again.
Right.
And she was cleaning the clothes in the cupboard. So now that you've said, it brings me back to that event that.
So ये तो मैम बहुत ये मतलब these kind of events or these kind of cases are lot. So I had when I was doing my college, so there was one of our friends. So he was from Dubai. He was studying with us, and he had this problem. And since childhood he has this problem. He used to watch. He used to come back from the school, like he was very young, like
Yeah.
4 years, 5 years, and he used to wash his pencil box. He used to wash his books. So. And you imagine, washing books, they're gone already.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you used to buy new books, and so there was a very distress that had happened, a tragedy that had happened inside. I think he lost his father very young.
I see.
So risk factors तब आते हैं या तो आपकी फैमिली में कुछ ऐसा इवेंट, कुछ ऐसी ट्रेजेडी आपके साथ हुई है that you are not able to cope with.
I see.
चाहे वो बचपन में हुआ हो. और एक और चीज मैम विद विमेन, तो ये जो OCD के सिम्टम्स आने शुरू होते हैं, they come from very young age.
From puberty you mean?
From puberty. So जो young adults होते हैं, जो बच्चे होते हैं, उनके साथ ज़्यादा ऐसा होने की chances होते हैं.
Right.
क्योंकि because उनके लिए कोई escape as such नहीं है.
Right.
Something has happened in the family.
I see.
और कुछ ऐसा हुआ है because they are not able to tell it to
others,
their parents maybe, or maybe to someone that can help.
Could it be a hormonal disbalance also?
It could be a neurochemical
imbalance.
It can be a neurochemical imbalance. It can happen if the brain structure is also different. Some people have a different brain structure, and if there are gaps or something, so that is a very neurological problem.
Right.
So those people can also have
I see.
Have OCD.
Okay.
Or कुछ neurochemical imbalances of brain has happened, if some kind of secretion is not proper. So they have high chance of having OCD.
Right.
And other family history है, maybe of OCD or any other mental illness.
I see.
So having so there are high chance that a person can have OCD. So these are the few risk factors that we.
So Surbhi, we have spoken a lot on a lot of risk factors and what OCD is and what kind of OCDs there are and how prevalent are they. And like you said that women are more prone to obsessive compulsive children also, adolescents like you said, yes. So let's talk about how is it that one can treat themselves of these issues, So, I know you like a psychotherapist, would you like to throw some light?
So treatment basically मैम जब आप initially किसी treatment की बात करते हो तो the family member, for example the caregiver who is coming to us, so they should know about the symptoms. So psycho education like we are providing here is very important to any mental illness. So treatment का first step ही education होता है. And when the person comes in, so this is actually the responsibility of the doctor who has come. The person has come to. It could be a normal doctor who can then suggest a psychologist or a psychotherapist. And when the person comes into therapy, for example, so there are a lot of therapies that work for OCD people.
Right.
So it could be CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, rational emotive behavior therapy. There are a lot of assessments that you can know the severity of OCD.
Very nice.
So there are assessments that could be done, and then according to the assessment, a therapy can be designed.
Right. So as a psychotherapist, you suggest that one should go in for CBT and REBT and other things. Exactly. And once the assessment is taking place, that is where then one needs to see a therapist.
Right. So when the assessment has been done, so if I feel that the person doesn't need medication and the severity is not that much, so I can suggest him certain type of therapies that there are hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy, then there are, like I talked about, CBT and other things. So there are lot many therapies and lot many tools that can help a person. So going to a therapist is something that is actually the first step. And if the therapist says that you need medication, and if the severity is that much, then the person needs to go to a psychiatrist.
Right, that was very well said.
Yeah.
So, as a therapist here at the Society for Complementary Therapies, as we both of us are doing
Yeah.
here work, so we are doing a lot of relaxing exercises
Yeah,
because the
absolutely.
mind is stressed out. We can ask them to do meditation and yoga,
Yeah.
and of course, like you said, that hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy really helps
Yeah.
to go into regression as to where and when this issue started.
Right.
And once we regress the person into, or the person regresses back into a state in which he had started to feel these symptoms, the treatment then becomes very quick and very
Quick,
complete.
right,
Yeah.
right, absolutely.
But and also when you said that yes, if even that does not work out, along with that, if we need to send the person to a psychiatrist and take drugs, that again is very important to see a psychiatrist along with the therapist, so that together with the therapist and a psychiatrist and with drugs, the person can come out of it.
Yeah.
And there have been incidents when we have had very good success rates
Yes,
in,
yes,
in I will
absolutely.
not say treating, but to take care of OCD patients.
Yeah, like finding a cure for a mental illness is difficult. of
Yes.
course. So it is something that has happened to you.
Right.
But acceptance is one thing, that okay, this thing has happened. What I need to do next is very important.
Yes.
So, like you said, with the help of therapy and with the help of the medicines, the person can be very well able to manage all his symptoms, all his those intrusive thoughts, and not whatever that has happened to with that person, that could be any tragedy, or those things can be managed very well.
So what you're trying to say, Surbi, that I want to tell my audience also is
Right.
not to brush mental health under the carpet.
Right.
Not to be in a denial. To nip it in the bud, to see the symptoms right when they are arising,
Right.
and then address them rather than ignore them. So we do not need to ignore such symptoms of mental health, just as any physical illness. We have a cough and cold, हमें खांसी जुकाम होता है और हम डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं. और पैंडेमिक में तो हमें जरा सा कुछ होता है कि हम फौरन भाग डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं.
Right.
So why is it that we ignore mental health? It should be taken as seriously as physical health.
Right,
And if
absolutely.
we nip it in the bud, then a person can have a very healthy and a normal and a happy life.
Absolutely, very interesting.